videos because it's funny. But besides that, today we're still working on open guard, and I'm going to show you guys a really cool omoplata from a collar sleeve.
Before you sit,
Guard.
guys, I'm not a flexible person. I don't have like a lot of that dexterity. This omoplata, the way we're going to do, anybody can do. I can't touch my toes, right? Anybody can do it the way we're going to do it today.
Okay. So you guys, we're going to start in a position called the guard headquarters. Yeah, this way? Yep. Okay. So how it's going to work, same thing, like, right, we have our feet on our partner's hips. And now I'm going to get cuff grips, you guys, on both sleeves. So cuff grips, 4-finger grip. Now, with my feet on his hips, you guys, I want to make sure his arms are on the outside of my legs. And now I want to make my knees wide and I want to hip up. And at the same time, I'm pushing my feet into his hips and I'm pulling his sleeves just like this. Nice and controlled, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get a cross collar first. And you guys, I'm actually going to get my left hand as the cross collar. And the reason why is because my right arm, I feel like when it's getting attacked or in other situations, it's stronger, right? Because I am right-handed. So if I attack my partner's left arm, I feel like most of the time we're right-handed, right? He's gonna be a little weaker on this arm. So that's why I like to put my left hand in the collar as my cross collar grip.
And that's why you're going to do that today.
Unless your partner's left-handed. Just kidding. Okay. So again, you guys, I'm starting in my guard headquarters. Remember, I'm pushing with my feet, pulling, and my knees are wide. They're not narrow. So now, in order to get the cross collar, you guys, I do have to sit up, but I'm not going to drop my hips and sit up from here. It's going to be too difficult. So I'm going to take advantage of the position I'm in. I'm going to scoot away a little bit, as much as I feel like I need, while I'm still pulling and pushing. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and sit up, and I'm going to grab that cross collar. Now, when I go to lay back down, you guys, I'm not going to lay flat. I'm going to lay on the hip of the arm I still have, of the grip I still have on the arm. And now, what we like to do is we're going to put our foot, you guys, it's just like a spider, right? I'm going to put my foot in the crook of his elbow. I curl my toes, and I do not extend all the way. I want to have it bent and able to move with him if he starts to move around. So you guys notice, I'm pulling on his collar. I'm pulling on his sleeve. And I have pressure on his arm. He's nice and twisted. This is exactly where I want you guys to end. I keep looking at them and winding up on my back. Do the other side. Go over here. Okay, you guys, again. It's really fun. So, again, I start in my guard headquarters, however we got here. I need to make some space so I can sit up. So look, I'm just gonna inch myself away, and I sit up and grab. Now when I come down, you guys, I'm coming down to the hip of the grip I still have, right? Of the arm I'm still gripping with. I lay to my side. I get my foot in the bicep, and look, I'm pulling, and I have some pressure on here. So if he moves his arm around, I can follow. Because if I keep it really straight, he's gonna be able to get that arm in, right? You guys wanna give that a try?
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Make sure it's a constant pull with your hand. From the minute you're there, it's a constant pull, and push. If you want your opponent, your partner to be turned like this. That's the goal, okay?
Twist your partner. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Something I did not mention. Get on the other side. And I apologize.
Just kidding me.
Yeah. So let me just get into my my collar sleeve. We're leaving this foot, you guys, when we still of the sleeve grip, right? We're just gonna we're keeping that on the hip, and I'm giving pressure. So pressure, pull, pressure, like a little push, right?
Can I break down something real quick?
Yeah, sure. Let me just sit here.
Yeah, guys, the reason we want to keep this here, right? Some people do this with the arm in here, but the way I feel is when the arm's down under the shin like that, it kills the grip, right? So even if, like, now this smaller person, look, if I get a grip on her collar, give me your collar, right here. Now, if my arm's on the inside, she's not breaking that grip. It's a lot harder. But with her shin on the inside, she leans away and flares that shin out, and she's gonna pop it. That makes sense, right?
Okay, you guys, so some of you guys are pretty, like, intuitive, right? And you guys can see there's probably a triangle here, but we're not doing that. So anyway, so for the omoplata, you guys, all we need, I just need his elbow to be away from his hip. So I just need this space in between here, okay? So when I go for the omoplata, you guys, things are gonna happen at the same time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start to turn towards my back and going to my other side. And as I do that, you guys, this leg, I'm just gonna show you guys, my leg's gonna stop through And look, I'm gonna bring my knee up close to his head, keep my foot down, everything staying pinched. My other foot is still on his bicep, and I still have the sleeve. We'll do a different direction.
Yep.
Okay, so it's all at the same time, but we're gonna break it down, right?
That was a squawk.
It was a span. Okay, so again, I'm in my position. So I start to turn you guys towards my back. I shoot this through, and I still have the collar. My foot's still on his bicep, and I'm pinching both of my knees to keep his posture down, and I'm pushing his wrist into my hip pocket, just like this. Pretty easy, right? So now from here, you guys, what?
Stop.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop there.
Yes.
Okay, again.
Guys, your knee, when you're coming across, your knee leads the way. Don't bring your foot over, okay?
So I'm in my awesome position, and I see the light right there in between his elbow and his hip. So I'm gonna start to, you guys, roll to my back, roll to the other side, stomp this through. Look, I'm stomping it through, pushing his wrist into my hip pocket, and bringing my knee up, and everything's nice and pinched. I still have the collar grip. So don't let go of anything. You guys notice I didn't change my grips, right? I just changed my position. You guys wanna give it a try? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you guys, so pretty easy so far, right?
The movement real quick, can I show something?
Sure.
You guys gotta make sure
Sure.
we're keeping that foot on that far bicep, okay? So, I'm doing it this way so you guys can see this foot, and you guys can see my top
So
foot.
what are you doing
right?
here?
So, when I'm changing sides, guys, this foot really doesn't do anything. It just stays doing what it's doing, right? And look, I'm gonna do it slow. Look, as I turn this way, my leg does nothing but stomp through, right? Then as I turn the other way, I just bring my knee up and pinch. That's all I did.
Okay, really quickly, also people that are in my position, we're not doing this.
Don't fault you.
And we're not doing this, you know, or whatever you're doing. Like, we're still trying to have our posture. Like, there's a glimpse of hope that I have, I think, right here. All right, maybe. Doubtful. What side do you want your arm on?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, actually this way. Just let me get into the omoplata position.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys, so.
Turn this way so you can see it.
We landed in this position, right? I still have my grip on the collar, my foot's on the bicep, and I'm pushing his wrist into my hip, and look, I'm pinching my knees, everything's pinched. Now, you guys, I wanna make sure we're keeping everything tight. This leg, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my foot on the floor, but we're not doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Or like big old kicks or like rainbows, right? I'm keeping everything pinched, and I'm just bringing my foot to the ground. He's still pinched on his shoulder. Now, these things happen at the same time, you guys. I'm gonna let go of his collar. I'm gonna bring my knee towards me as I sit up and grab his hip. You guys notice, I'm sitting up with my legs straight. What'd you say?
Not cross feet.
Yep, and you guys don't, not like this, just straight. I'm not gonna finish it right here when my partner still is up on his knees and he's not flat enough. So this is how we make our partners flat, you guys. I'm gonna scoot away from him as I pull him with me, but I'm not just gonna move my whole body. I'm gonna leave my feet where they are, and I'm gonna turn in like an arc. Look, my hips are moving, my feet are staying here, and he goes nice and flat. You wanna stop here?
No.
Okay, cool. So now, to finish it, I just sit like a cheerleader, right? And you guys can grab your partner or not, but one thing I do, I'm gonna sit in and hip up, but I don't wanna like go across my partner's body. I want my hips to stay on this side of his head as I hip up. He's super, super duper tight. But this is actually really tight, especially when you get him flat. You wanna do it to me? Just start in the omoplata position,
Oh, yeah.
which you have this arm. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
We're here?
Yep.
Look, I'm here, guys. Right? Straight leg. The thing, we gotta keep this elbow. Okay? If this elbow is up above our legs and our legs are tight, she's gonna be there. Okay? So when in doubt, you can even grab it and hold on the elbow. Does that make sense? Right? Now, I wanna get this hip on the ground lower than her far hip. So what I'm gonna do is grab around her waist, and I'm gonna start, keep my legs straight, I'm gonna start scooting away like at an arc towards Derek, right? Then they fall on that near hip. Once they fall on that near hip, both of my feet go out, and then I go with my hips forward, right? What's that? That's all I'm doing. Relax. We're just mirroring them with our body. That make sense?
Yep. Any questions? Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3.